What's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory. Don't have time for any AKAs because someone's supposed to be pulling in. I'm going to buy basically everything he had listed on OfferUp. So let's see how that goes. Oh.
Hi. How are you?
How's it going?
Hello. How are
Wasn't
you?
sure if it was you or not.
My son Derek. Yeah. I'm Kathy. Okay, so do you want to show him everything before you?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
The Xbox is in here. The PS2 is in the shoebox. In your car.
No, I got it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Take
you.
care. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Alright. Box is bigger than I expected. Fit everything in this box. PS2. Get bold. Alright, we'll take a look when we get home. Alright, we are back collecting with Cory HQ as I maneuver this box to the floor where it would make a lot more sense. I don't know why I put it on the table. Alright, now this is a weird lot. I haven't looked through it yet. And the weirdest thing about it is the main listing I was after is a $150 Xbox 360 lot. And you gotta be thinking, what the fuck? It's 2019. Xbox 360, why? Especially for a lot that has the basic white model, 60 gigabyte. But let me move through this really quick because there's a lot of games and, well, I'm really anxious to actually see if I actually made a decent deal or if I made a mistake. So I was on my way down and he had 3 lots on OfferUp total. I'd negotiated $130 for the Xbox stuff and the DS stuff. Or I guess the 2DS stuff. He had a third lot that was the PlayStation 2 lot. For most people, it wouldn't be worth it to pay extra money for PlayStation 2, but since I sell on Amazon, it kind of is for me if it's in good working condition. His original asking price for everything was $250 between all 3 lots, and I haggled him down to $160 total. So not a bad deal at all. Well, we'll see if these games are in there and if it's worth it. So first up, we have Final Fantasy X for the PS2. I'm not going to look at the condition on many of these, but looks like it's in decent enough shape. Not that it's worth a damn. Some Blockbuster rental cases that have Need for Speed Carbon. Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. And probably the best game on the PS2 that they had in that lot. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Missing the manual. I'll check the condition on this one. Pretty scratchy, but it's a PS2 game, so it's easy enough to test. And it came with the fat PS2 system. Not missing any of its port covers, or the tape isn't cut. So it hasn't been tampered with. Have an original PS2 memory card. I just realized how bad my lighting is. I have no way to fix it. This room, for some reason, is the worst room ever for YouTube lighting. I have this stupid light down here. I'm getting off on a tangent. That burns brighter than the sun. I bought this light because it's basically the same light I had in my old game room, except it doesn't illuminate it the right way. And it just it's terrible, basically. So this system came with one controller, the Emerald Green DualShock 2. Seems to be in good shape, not missing any of the rubber on the analog sticks. So let's move on from the PS2 stuff. This was the last minute addition. So it's not something I was super concerned with. Next up we have the DS lot, which had this carrying case, a copy of Yoshi's Island, new Yoshi's Island. Yeah, there's no good lighting for me here. And no way I can see to fix it. Oh, yeah, I do. Here we go. Maybe this will help. Does this actually help or hurt? That actually helps. I'll leave it like that. Alright, next up we have the 2DS stuff. I want to say 3DS. I want to say DS, but it's literally a 2DS lot. So we have this carrying case. Has new Yoshi's Island. Gotten from Game Exchange based on the sticker. Mario 3D Land. And a faceless game, which I'm told is Mario Kart DS. I think that's it in there. Yeah, that's it. I actually hate these game cases because the games are actually pretty hard to get out of there. The 2DS system. This comes in the original box. Let's take a look at the condition. Alright, we have a charger, which I didn't actually need because I have plenty of those. I have a lot of them, actually. I tend to pick them up whenever I see them, if they're less than $3. Or I guess $3 or less. We have a not great condition 2DS, to be honest with you. Missing its stylus by the looks of it. And because it was owned and played by a kid, it does have some scuffs on the screen here, which is unfortunate because on Amazon, something like that will probably end up getting me a return. So I might actually end up selling it either on eBay or trying to sell it locally if I can get a lot going. But that's a little disappointing. It's the first disappointment of this. But like I said, that was the secondary lot I was interested in. Now let's get into the primary lot. And the only reason I really was interested in this was the sheer number of games and the sheer quality of games. It didn't have the basic Xbox 360 lot bullshit that you usually get, where you have all the Maddens, a couple of 2Ks, all the Call of Duties, couple of Battlefields. A lot of this is RPGs and kind of stuff I want to keep for my collection, even though I don't really have an Xbox 360 right now. But, well, I mean, technically I do now that I have this lot. We have an original white Xbox 360 controller. Kind of well used. Both of the nubs both thumbsticks have the nubs rubbed off of them. That sounds really weird. Rechargeable battery pack. All associated cords. Although, I think it's funny. I think he said he had an HDMI cord, but he actually just has the AV. This was a young child. I did not realize I was talking to a young child when I started the negotiations on this. I was surprised to find that out. So I could see him not understanding the difference between an HDMI and a, AV cord. Seeing as he's probably not lived in a world where AV was regular. We have, I don't know, not great condition Xbox 360. This port cover is kind of bent back. I'm pretty sure you could fix that, but I just think aesthetically that's really terrible looking. Has a 60 gigabyte hard drive. Luckily for me, since I have trouble finding out what the hell these are sometimes, this one luckily says what it is. When you see the blank ones, I can never remember. I might actually just plug this in here to see if it just red rings right off the bat. But I do want to get into these games, and more importantly, to see if they're actually in there and in good shape. First up, we have Red Dead Redemption Platinum Hits. This is basically the only game I took a look at, and it was in really good shape. Has the map and the manual, so I was kind of hoping that would be indicative of the rest of the games in this lot. Let's see if I'm correct or not. We have Risen, an only on Xbox title that I've honestly not heard of. No scratches, just like, looks like sticky spots. Okay, why is an 11-year-old playing this? Oni Chambara Bikini Samurai Squad. I wonder if his mom knew he had this. It is complete and in good shape. It's rated mature. Blood and gore, intense violence, language, and sexual themes. Great for an 11-year-old. Whatever, it's 2019. Battle Stations Midway. It's in there. The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings, Enhanced Edition. This one I'm most likely going to be keeping for my collection. I never see this game. I don't know if it's worth anything. All I know is people talk very highly of The Witcher 3, which, in a perfect world where I actually had time to play games, I would like to try. Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard. I think I came across this at a garage sale, and it was worth less than like $1, and I didn't pick it up. Fear 2, Project Origin. Good shape. I'm just going to check to see if they're in there from now on, because there's quite a few games left, and seem to be in pretty good shape. We got Fallout 3, complete. Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. I hear this game is really good. Complete. I think I have it or had it on the PS3. I think it got purged when I realized I probably wasn't going to play it, despite hearing it was great. Time Shift. Hey, it's in there. Yeah, these games for Xbox 360 collection owned by an 11-year-old, I'd assume. High quality games, from what I'm seeing, and really good shape. Lord of the Rings, War in the North. Complete. Fight Night Round 4, which I think is the only sport-like title I see in here. Vampire Reign, which I've never even heard of before. Also, another lovely title for an 11-year-old to be playing. Viking Battle for Asgard. Complete. Dead Space. Maybe the kid has more balls than I do. I wouldn't be playing this. I don't play survival horror. I watch survival horror, I don't play it. Project Gotham Racing 4. Final Fantasy 13, Lightning Returns. The only Final Fantasy game that no one really would have wanted a sequel for, got 2 of them. Go figure. Wet. No, I've seen this on some hidden gem game lists. I think I said that weird. Gem. Hidden gem. Fallout New Vegas. Lost Odyssey. Let's see if it has all the discs. Holy shit, it does. What a nice case that actually has all the discs, like, displayed properly. What the hell? Every instance of Lost Odyssey I've seen, of course it doesn't have the manual, but every instance of Lost Odyssey I've seen has, like, the spindle that holds 4 discs, and I hate that shit. I just I feel like that's like a really shitty way to have your 4-disc game displayed. They weren't doing that on the PlayStation 1. And you got a pack-in. We got the Lego Indiana Jones with Kung Fu Panda. Probably what he got with his system. Hellboy, The Science of Evil. Complete. Overlord. Oddly enough, the first game I've ever seen my wife play. Back when we first started dating, I came over once and she was playing Overlord on the Wii. And I was just like, this is a really random thing for you to be playing, considering you don't really play games. But Golden Axe, Beast Rider. I've heard terrible things about this. And Soul Calibur. Oh. Sealed Soul Calibur 4. Do not sell before 7/29/2008. Sealed. Legendary. A disc-only copy of Call of Duty 2. Batman Arkham Asylum. Water damaged art insert at the very least. This game was great. I was playing through it. I don't know if I had gotten stuck or if I was too giving of a person, because I let one of my friends borrow it and I never got it back. Dishonored. TMNT, based on that TMNT movie that came out, which was not great in my opinion. Don't know much about the game. Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Republic Heroes. Complete. Forza 2, Motorsport. Forza Motorsport 2. No manual. A disc-only Wanted. It's a weird movie. I never read any of the comic books, so it was weird to me. Skyrim, the original. It's the way I originally played it. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Game of the Year edition. Both discs, map, and manual. Very nice shape. Well, aside from the back of the discs, which I don't know. Dragon Age 2. Brutal Legend. Fable 3. Kingdom of Fire, Circle of Doom, and only on Xbox 360 title. Alice, Madness Returns. I think this game has some value associated with it. Probably like a $15 to $20 game at least. Last I checked, at least. Borderlands 2, probably worth about $1. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. To be honest with you, a lot of these games would be going into my collection if they were on the PS3. Since they're on the since they're on the Xbox 360, I don't know if they have a high likelihood of staying with me. We got Fallen Angel, Sacred 2. Iron Man. I'm assuming this sucks because I haven't heard anybody talk about it. It looks like it'd be pretty cool based on the back. Got Lego Batman. Dragon Age Origins. The Incredible Hulk. Another game that I assume must be pretty bad if people aren't talking about it. Or mediocre at the very least. Marvel Ultimate Alliance and Ultimate Alliance 2. Which is probably one of the better games in this whole bundle. So, for all that, I paid $160, and I traveled a decent bit, probably 30 minutes both ways. But I was literally doing nothing else. I had nothing else to do tonight. So I wanted to get a lot. I've been doing a lot locally, selling and buying, so I wanted to keep that up. I haven't broken my streak for like the last 4 days. And I'm trying to not break that streak. It's a very integral part of my business right now. But that's going to do it. I think I am currently, at the time of this filming, 3 or 4 videos behind. So, future self, edit some videos and upload them to YouTube. Or else, why do I keep filming these things? Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.